First of all, I'd just like to say this is really cool.
Look, can we just talk about something else, please?
Since it's already quiet, I guess we might as well start the team meeting.
Greetings, little big leaguers, wherever you're listening or watching, and welcome to episode 3 of the Little Big Fantasy League podcast for the 2026 LBFL season. We are recording tonight on Monday, March 9th, and tonight we will be bringing you our 2026 MLB award winner predictions, which actually we did in our first ever episode, stemming back to last year. And we're actually coming up on the 1-year anniversary of this podcast in just a few days here as we look forward to St. Patrick's Day. But more importantly tonight, I would first like to welcome back to the podcast the owner of the Stephen Hawkings, and of course, the 2025 LBFL champion, JD. Welcome back to the podcast.
Thanks, gents. Good to be here. Glad to be back. Ready for another season.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Glad to have you back for sure. It hasn't been the same without you. It hasn't felt right without, another champion on this podcast. So, it's royalty. You're wearing a crown again this year for sure.
I did peruse around for a crown. I haven't found one yet, but one of these days.
We really do need to work on the league award. Tom and I were workshopping a little bit a few weeks ago, but the most progress I've made is opening about 5 different tabs on Safari. So we're not heading in a good direction. There's been a few league members that have committed to potentially paying between $5 and $10 for an award. But we have not gotten financial commitment from all league members at this point, so it makes things challenging.
Yeah.
Feel free to donate, any listeners.
Yeah, you can Venmo the league treasurer, Joe. You can either scan the QR code on his shirt if you go back and watch the first video that was released this year, or Joe can, shout out his Venmo right now if he so chooses.
Yeah, so the Venmo is Joe-Lenzini. Just Joe-Lenzini.
How do you spell
Link in the
that?
description. That would be Joe-Lenzini.
Man, if we get a donation out of this,
That'd be so funny.
it'd be awesome. Don't tell the commissioner if you do get one, because we need to make sure that the funds are gate kept. Alrighty.
First donation coming in.
Oh, nice. I didn't know we were live streaming. I thought this was just on Zoom.
Yep. It was from Carter.
50 cents. Thank you, Carter.
Turns out it was actually a Cash App, not a Venmo.
Carter paid me via Zelle. Nice.
Alrighty, let's get right into it here. We've got our 2026 MLB award winner predictions, and why don't we go ahead and start with MVP? We're gonna name our choice, our single choice for each award, and we're gonna do AL and NL. I'm gonna go award by award, but each league will be done at pretty much the same time. So we'll start with the AL. And let's kick it over to Mr. Hawking himself, JD.
All right, so this year, I'm gonna say we're gonna run it back with another Aaron Judge here. I feel like this might be one of his, if he's gonna do it again, in his age, 33 season now.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
he's getting there. That was like my only hesitancy, but it's hard to say no. I know a lot of us guessed Bobby Witt last year, and I don't know if he was a top vote getter either for that season either, but I guess I'll just roll the die and say Judge. It's hard not to say him. Who's next?
Yeah, so I will go with Vladdy Jr. I think this is his breakout year. He's put together a lot of really solid years. He put together a great one last year. It's going to be tough, obviously, beating out a favorite and Aaron Judge. And I think Aaron Judge probably will be a favorite pretty much into his year 40 season just because of what he can do to the baseball. But I'm going to go with Vladdy Jr. winning his first one this year.
All right, and mine was Aaron Judge as well. Yeah, he just seems unstoppable, even though, like JD mentioned, he's entering his 33 age season. But I mean, he really didn't show any signs of slowing down. So yeah, my pick was Judge there.
Yeah, interesting. I wanted to pick Judge, but I feel like going back to back to back is so difficult. Now, he's a three-time MVP award winner in a span of 4 years, but I couldn't do it. I'm actually going to go back to another heartthrobber, Bobby Witt Jr. I think he's going to do it this year. Like I said about Judge, I think it's really hard to go three-peat, and I think Bobby Witt has a good chance this year. He finished fourth in the voting last year. He was one of the top WAR getters. In the American League. He was third behind Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge. So led the league in hits last year. I think he's going to raise that average a little bit. Would like to see him up the walks, but that combo of speed, really being a good defensive shortstop, I think he's going to continue to hit for a little bit more power. And the fences are moving in at Kauffman Stadium, which should give him an advantage as far as maybe hitting a few more out of the ballpark this year.
It's a great
Yeah, that
point.
whole
Yeah,
Royals team is getting a big boost there.
Playing to
Hmm.
their strength for sure. I think they've got a solid lineup, so definitely something to be on the lookout for.
Hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
You're
let's move over to
oh, no.
NL. Let's kick it
Yep.
off with Joe.
All right.
Or I'm sorry, let's kick
We're
it off again with JD.
yeah. Um, Gotta go with Stephen Hawking, man of the year, of course. uh, with Shohei, hard not to say him. Uh, yeah. I mean, he's. I feel like thing that can stop him is if he gets hurt. That's basically it. I don't know what else. I mean, that lineup, I feel like the lineup being so good, it also helps take the pressure off of him to like have to perform all the time, like he would have had to when he was with the Angels, right? Like, it kind of just allows him to just go and do his thing, and he gets to look good anyway. So we're gonna run it back with Shohei. It's hard not to say him.
yeah, I am. I'm now realizing that my pick for NL MVP no longer is playing in the NL, so I'm gonna have to pivot here real quick. I am. I'm gonna pick Mr. Juan Soto is gonna win NL MVP. It looks like he's got second best odds right now. My only thing that is concerning is that he walks a lot. I mean, obviously, walking is valuable, keeps the high on base percentage, but does draw a lot of walks and maybe not as much base hits as some of the guys that are probably going to win MVP. But I'm going to go with Mr. Juan Soto.
And I'm gonna go with Shohei as well. Yeah, he's like best player in the MLB, and yeah, he's just incredible dude. So yeah, I definitely have him as the pick with pretty good confidence.
I like your pick, Joe, going outside the box with Soto. I did consider Decoy, but I guess I'm just gonna have to go with his owner, Shohei. Yeah, it's the obvious choice. He's generational. He would be a Hall of Famer if he retired today. And if he's going to pitch again this year, which it sounds like he probably will, I assume mainly out of relief. Not really entirely sure on that. But I don't know. I don't think anybody is going to top him here. How many does he have in a row is the real question. Does he have two in a row as well?
I think he has two in a
Yeah.
row. And did he? How many does he have total? Three?
Oh, he had a couple with the Angels, right? Or
They
at
have
least
two
one.
at the Angels. I couldn't remember if he had one or two at the Angels. I knew he at least had one.
Yeah, at least one.
So he's got 21, 23, 24, and 25. So he actually pulled off the three-peat. So can he go four-peat? He would become the second player in history to win at least four MVPs. That other player, Barry Bonds, who will probably never make the Hall of Fame.
Crazy.
You never know.
But he's probably
Yeah,
the best player of all time, let's be honest. That's a
that's a
topic for
debate
another
for another
time.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Uh,
All right, let's move on to Cy Young. And this
yeah, I
time,
know Soto, like,
oh,
sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I know Soto had a quote of like he was like, I'm coming for you, Shohei, but it's just like I don't know. What does he have to do to beat that? Beat like a regular Shohei season, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to take like a 500 on base percentage. Like it's going to have to be something
Yeah.
insane to be able to top it. I mean, unless Soto goes out there this year and hits 45 home runs, drives in 120. Like I think that's really the only way Soto has a shot, and I think it's possible. But it was a quick last minute pivot to not pick a favorite or someone that is in the American League. I was literally sitting here reading my selection. I was like, he does not play for a National League team anymore. So
I wonder who it was.
It's a now Oriole.
it isn't now Oriole. My
Ah,
pick was Mr. Pete Alonso, but
yeah.
he is no longer a Met.
No,
What a shame.
thank God.
That pick would have been sponsored by the Detroit Zoo. So
I'm just glad
unfortunate.
I realized it before I said
All right, let's go to the Cy Young, and we will kick it off this time with Joe.
All right. I think this is the year that Scooble does get dethroned, and I think it is by Mr. Garrett Crochet. Um, I think he was pretty close last year with Scooble. I obviously think Scooble deserved it, but I think this is the year that Crochet does overtake him. Scooble does not win his three in a row, and Crochet wins his first.
My turn.
Let's go over to Carter.
I got the Scoobmeister pit. I I think he's just incredible, and I mean, obviously, might be a little biased there because of the Tigers, but yeah, just he's awesome. So that's my choice.
Both great picks. I'm going to go off script here. I had one name written down, crossing that name off. I am going bias here with another one of my fantasy team players. We're going to go Hunter Brown. Um, this could be the year. I mean, he is now the ace of that Houston rotation after Valdez signed with the Tigers. I would say, 2025 was really Hunter Brown's breakout season. He made the All-Star team, finished with a 2.43 ERA. He is a strikeout pitcher, so he will rack those up. And I think if he's able to lower that ERA a little bit, get into the 230s, and also win some more games, which might be a little bit more difficult in Houston this year. I don't know if they're going to be super competitive in the AL West, but I'm going to go with Hunter Brown this year, Wayne State University product.
Whoa, really? I didn't know that. That's pretty.
Mhm.
That's
Shout
pretty
out
cool.
to the minister without portfolio,
Yeah.
current student of Wayne State Law.
I'm gonna go just stick with the three peat with Scoob. Yeah, I think you guys have said everything. I just want him to win it. I just want him to get it and Tigers World Series. That's what I want. Those two things.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
can't blame you for that. I'd love to see Scuba get 3. 100%.
It's possible. If anybody can
Yeah,
do it, it's him.
Hunter Brown is hard to say no to though as well.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
I almost went Crochet. So there's a lot of good names in the AL. Like
Yeah.
Garrett Cole comes back this year. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. You just never know.
Mm.
All right, Joe, who do you got for your NL pick for Cy Young?
For my NL pick, I have Mr. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. It's tough not picking Skeens here. I think Skeens is, the favorite. He's only getting better each year. But I think Yamamoto wins it this year. I think he pitches more innings than Skeens is going to throw, and I think Yamamoto's numbers are going to be there. I think he keeps the ERA nice and low. I think he racks up the strikeouts. I'm going to go Mr. Yamamoto for the Dodgers.
I'll go second just because I actually had Yamamoto written down as well. So, yeah, I exactly what Joe said. Yeah, he's on a great team and he's still really young. And yeah, he had a 2.49 ERA last year, which was better than his first year in 24. And I think it's just gonna be even better this upcoming year. Yeah, he's a super good pitcher, and yeah, that was my pick as well.
Well, they're saying it's the best Pirates team in the last decade, probably since McCutchen was in his prime and won, I think, the MVP award in 2013. And if he can win the Cy Young by going 10-10 in 2025, then I have to go with Paul Skeens. He had a 197 ERA, 217 ERA plus, a WHIP below one. The numbers are there. Um, yeah, like you guys said, I mean, he keeps getting better. Excited to see what he's going to be able to do on the mound actually tonight against or in the World Baseball Classic. I think they're playing Team Italy, if I'm not mistaken. No?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Really? Oh, okay. So yeah, I think that'll give him some nice confidence. I have to go with Paul Skeens, another Luke Collins heartthrobber team member right there. Back to back. Let's do it.
I shall also go with Mr. Yamamoto. Um, Honestly, like the main reason is just because of the Dodgers. Like I just feel like the amount of runs he's gonna get on a daily, like every 5 days, is just it's just that team is just so good. It's unreal, and so I just feel like that is gonna help him just as much, you know. But Leo makes a good point with Skeens. Like he made it even with 10 wins, so I guess it can happen the other way as well. But I think also Carter mentioned his age. I mean, I just remember thinking about how well he pitched in the playoffs with that World Series. And yeah, so I'm gonna go with Yoshi as well.
Great pick. All right, let's move on to Rookie of the Year, starting with the American League. Carter will lead us off.
I chose McGonigle for the Rookie of the Year. I am expecting more and more that he's gonna, break camp the very first day of the season. I Yeah, I mean he's been incredible in the spring training here, and I think he's got all the skills to still be really good against like all the major league pitching and stuff. So yeah, I went with him. Obviously, yeah, probably a little biased there with being a Detroit Tiger, but yeah, I just think he's going to be a really incredible player for years to come.
Not gonna go Bassallo, huh? Even more
No,
bias there with the Orioles.
that's true. It's just McGonigle so good.
Yeah, I have this odd confidence that McGonigle is going to make the team right out of spring training. I don't know if it makes logical sense for him to start with the Tigers this year. If you look at that extra year of team control, he would only need to play, or he would only need to be on the AAA roster for the Mud Hens for 15 days. I think back to like the Chris Bryant holdout back when he was breaking into the league. Um, but I feel like he's going to crack the big league roster, especially because that lockout probably is going to happen next year, and they want to instill that confidence in him, get him that true full year in the big league. So, at that point, you kind of just say screw it to the team control. And yeah, my pick is Professor McGonigle, Kevin. Yeah, I mean he's very talented. Um, I'm excited to see if the power transfers over to big league pitching. I think he can be a five-tool player. If he plays shortstop and he plays a good shortstop, I think that would push him over the edge if he can play well defensively, being at a prime position. I think McGonigle can definitely win Rookie of the Year.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, yeah, I shall. You took it right out of my mouth, Leo. Professor McGonigle. Uh, I think just the hit tool is just so good. I mean, you think about. I know Jacob Wilson didn't win the Rookie of the Year last year, but think about him in that running and just how well he played. He seems like that kind of player. It's just that good. So. Will he make the Tigers opening day roster? It's a really good question. I don't know. I think he probably will. If I had to put money on it, but and just I want him to because I want to see him. Like I don't want to see him in a Mud Hens uniform. I want to see him making the team and helping us win games in it every day. So yeah, go eat him up, Kev.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the shortstop that's gonna hit 295 this year. He's gonna hit 20 bombs. Mr. Kevin McGonigle. His exit velos this spring have been insane. He had a big bomb in his exhibition against, I believe, Dominican Republic. Um, I think his hit tool is incredible. I think he's shown some pretty solid speed as well, legging out, I believe, a triple in a spring training game this year. Definitely something you like to see. Kevin McGonigle, your AL Rookie of the Year.
Clean sweep. It means it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
else could it be?
It's a good question.
That is a good question. I don't know. I think the NL candidates are a little bit stronger, if I'm being honest with you.
Hmm.
I don't know. We mentioned Samuel Bassallo. I think it's going to come down to playing time for him. Does he get enough at bats to win it? I mean, he's going to be on the roster for the full year. Then there's always the chance that somebody comes up like mid-season and puts up insane numbers out of nowhere and ends up winning it. I don't know. Doesn't happen often, but it can.
Yeah, I mean, look at it last year. Jacob Wilson was kind of that favorite at the start of the season there, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, his teammate Nick Kurtz just came up and decided he wanted to mash baseballs, and that's all it took.
True.
Yeah.
And the voting wasn't even close. I mean, that Nick Kurtz is honestly another name you could put up in the. I hate to jump back up, but you could put him up in the AL MVP candidate. I mean,
He was
36 bombs
definitely
last year. If he hits 40 plus, and then kind of going back to our conversation too on like Soto, like what will it take for him to beat out Ohtani on MVP? Like it might take like 50 home runs. Like if you have that one stat that pushes you over the edge and catches everyone's attention, the power is probably like the biggest X factor
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
for
what
like
Cal
any of
happened
these
with Cal.
hitting
Yeah.
awards. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Both
right,
part
let's
of Kerry
go.
Bonds.
What's that?
Nothing.
You just stating your team name?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Link in the description.
To what?
My
You
team
have a
page.
website?
Yeah. No, team page.
Patreon?
Yeah. My subscribers can pick my lineup every week.
Wow. Really going for it this year, huh?
It's behind a paywall though, so.
And with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Let's go NL Rookie of the Year. Carter, who do you got?
Oh, I got the young Mets pitcher Nolan McLean. I think he's just really good pitcher that he already pitched well in at the MLB level and has really fleshed out good secondary pitches. Has a good pitch mix and everything. So yeah, I chose him. I think he's going to be really good this year. At least I'm hoping because he is on my team.
Yeah, you snagged him.
He did.
Yeah. Talk about a hawk, man. Carter's always bird's eye view, hunting down those free agents. And yeah, you had some nice snags at the end of last season. And still, and you still ended up in third place, which is crazy to think, like, even with picking up those guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with my heart a little bit, but they're calling him the heir of Joey Votto, one of my all-time favorites. It's gonna be Sal Stewart for me. He came up briefly at the end of the 2025 season, had 14 hits total, five of those being home runs. He's got a lot of power. The Reds made a statement by already sending Christian Encarnacion Strand down to AAA in the midst of spring training here. I mean, he's got a lot of power. He's got a lot of promise. I've always been a little bit of a Reds fan on the side. It's the first game I can recall going to as a kid, and I have high hopes for Sal Stewart.
He's also in your stash.
First round pick that I really hope that I don't end up regretting.
I like Sal. I like Nolan, but I'm gonna have to go with my man Connor Gryffindor, and Professor McGonigle taking over the Harry Potter movies of the year. Um, yeah, he just looks like a star and just an absolute stud. Period. Like that's it. That's all. I mean, that's all I got. Like I don't think you can say anything else. He just looks that good. And I'm scared that Walt has him now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was between Connor Griffin and Nolan McLean, and I ended up going with Mr. Nolan McLean. I think his stuff is filthy. I think the Mets have a solid team around him. He's going to get plenty of opportunity in that rotation, pitching behind Freddie Peralta. Um, so I'm gonna go with Nolan McLean and his just filthy, filthy pitches.
A lot of good candidates in the NL. I think it's gonna be very competitive. And you've got players that, you can guarantee that full season for. So I think it's gonna
Right.
really come down to the wire for the NL.
Hmm.
All right, before we take our commercial break here, we will go to comeback player of the year. I will start us off here in the AL, and I'm going to go with Garrett Cole, whom I traded Michael Busch for towards the end of last year and put him on the injured list. He was pitching pretty well for the Yankees at the start of the year and went down and had Tommy John. So, um, yeah, I mean, everyone knows Garrett Cole, big name. He's on a good team that's going to need him to step up and have a good year. I think Rodon does not have as good of a season as last year. I think Fried is the same case there. Um, they're going to need some big things out of Garrett Cole. Um, he's already won one Cy Young. He's gotten top two other times. He's pitched in both leagues. He's kind of a journeyman at this point. Been there, done that. But good chance to have a solid comeback season.
Do you know the timetable for when he'll like come back?
That's a really good question, actually. Off the top of my head, I do not. It looks like he's still at this point recovering. Um, but like he's throwing bullpens and everything, so
Okay, good.
maybe about a month in. I don't think they're gonna rush him back.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to JD.
All right, for the AL, I'm gonna go with Mr. Adley Rutschman. For you, Carter. You see
Yeah.
some Orioles back on top here, dude. Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah, Adley, he had a down year last year. Played in 90 games, 9 home runs, 29 RBIs, OPS below 700. So, I mean, I think when we first started the podcast, remember when Carter traded Adley and we were like, "Ooh, who won this trade?" And right now, I don't know. I feel like a lot of us were leaning towards John winning that trade, but now we'll have to see how Adley comes back. But I think with Bassallo coming up, he might be motivated to, all right, I got to get it back into gear here. Like the kid's taking my job, or maybe it will give him more rest as a catcher, depending on playing time. So new manager. I mean, they can't go down from here, right, as a team, I would assume. It's a pretty stacked division, but I feel like if they're going to get anywhere, they need him to go. So I'm going to pick Adley for comeback.
Yeah, for my comeback player here, I'm going to select another new player that has not been taken. I'm going to go Mr. Yordan Alvarez. Only ended up playing 48 games last year, but I think he has some really incredible raw power. I mean, we've seen it when he's healthy and he can play a full season. Looking at 2024, he played 147 games. So pretty much that full season, 35 bombs, 86 RBIs. And that's on a Nationals or not a Nationals team, an Astros team that hasn't really been the strongest in terms of offensive production. So if the Astros want to have any hopes this year, it's going to be resting on the shoulders of Jordan.
Big shoulders.
Big shoulders.
You already know my choice. I think JD had a fantastic pick there.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's definitely Adley. Yeah, I mean, will he live up to the expectations, that was set by a lot of people for him? I mean, possibly not, but I don't think I think it's not far from the truth if you say like, he would definitely be a better player than he was last year. Like last year was a really bad year. He went down with some injuries and stuff. So I think definitely there's going to be a lot of improvement for this year, for sure. especially like JD mentioned, like the new managers, some new coaches and stuff. Like I think the whole team as a whole is going to be a little more reinvigorated and looking a little fresher this year.
In rapid style format, let's go NL Comeback Player of the Year in honor of the great Merrill Kelly. I'm going to go Zach Wheeler. Got injured towards the end of last season. Should have a good season if the Phillies want to do anything competitive this year.
Joe.
I'm going to go with the 2021 fifth in Cy Young voting, Brandon Woodruff. I think he comes back this year and really throws the ball well. 2021, he was one of the best pitchers in the league with a 2.56 ERA. I think he can recreate that.
My turn. Luis Robert. He's on the Mets. He's away from that horrible Chicago franchise. And that's it. That's all. Go get it, kid. Don't get hurt.
And for me, I'm gonna go with Kerry Bonds player Mookie Betts. I think like Adley, he's a better player than the stats he put up last season. And I know he like began kind of the season like well in the off season he was sick and stuff. So and that I'm sure had to do with it at the beginning there. So yeah, I'd go with Mookie Betts there.
Good picks all the way around. We are going to go to our break right now and hear from Tom, the owner of the Barrel Aged Boys. Here is a word from OXYCLEAN.
Are you troubled by stains? Stains that just won't come out for your favorite Goodwill find? Well, I have some news for you. OXYCLEAN. And when you treat this bad boy with some OXYCLEAN, you know it's going to be fresh to wear. And if the liquid isn't enough, OXYCLEAN powder. Because once is never enough, you got to come back and hit it this way. And for that stain that won't come out, you just gotta rub it in. Just gotta rub it in. And again, for all you baseball fans, when you slide into home plate, second base, third base, if you want to slide head first into first, and you get dirt on your jersey, this is the trick for you.
Thanks so much from that word from Tom. I don't know. What do you prefer?
I mean, powder versus spray. I usually go for the spray. I don't have the powder on hand, so I think they're both super effective, like Charizard and Pikachu.
Joe, you look like a powder guy.
I will, believe it or not, I'm actually a spray man. I don't know how one looks like a powder guy, but sadly, it is not me.
I just want to make it clear that we're talking about OXYCLEAN.
That is
in case you
correct.
skipped the ad.
Okay.
All right.
The ads are unskippable in this league. That's how we make money.
Yeah. That's how we're
So
affording
much
that
money.
trophy.
Yeah, every single one of our videos gets copyrighted, but I still have monetization on, as if it matters.
Oh.
All right, we've got two more categories left in our 2026 MLB award winner predictions, and we are going to go to everybody's favorite, Even though nobody actually pays attention to this award, it's reliever of the year. And we will go to JD.
Yeah,
AL.
I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. The name that came up for me was like Joe's in last episode, what kind of hurt, because of our Detroit Tiger fandom, and that's Andres Munoz. Guy just kind of another stud, and it hurts to say his name, but I think that Mariners pitching staff is just so good, and he's part of the reason. So I could definitely see him winning reliever of the year for the AL.
Yeah, I'm taking a guy that the Tigers actually had some success off of, and he is a member of Kerry Bonds. I'm taking Cade Smith. Um, he can be lights out when he needs to be in that role for the Guardians. So I don't see why he won't be able to do it again, and hopefully continue racking up those numbers for me.
I My pick was Cade Smith as well. Yeah, just like Joe said, he's super good at strikeouts and locking in and stuff. So yeah, I think he has a good chance to nab that award this year.
I'm right there with JD. I'm going with Andres Munoz. Senor Smoke. Obvious choice. Mariners are solid. He's going to get a lot of opportunities to close out games, and he's dominant.
The Senior Smoke, his nickname.
Sure is.
It's actually a really cool nickname.
There's also a Tigers legend, Aurelio Lopez, with the same nickname, the OG Senor Smoke. He basically was the complimentary setup man for 1984 AL MVP winner Willie Hernandez,
Mm.
the last relief pitcher to win an MVP award, and probably will be the last in baseball history.
Yeah.
I do not see that Cade Smith has a nickname, so I think we're gonna have to
Senor
come up
Vape.
with one. We'll go with that. Let's do that. Cade Smith, Senior Vape.
So many episode title possibilities now.
So many.
All right, NL reliever of the year, JD.
Man, why do I pick Dodgers players? Stupid Edwin Diaz. Just another scenario I think of. I don't know how many opportunities he'll have because they might have a lot of blowout wins, but it was between him and I think I mean, is Mason Miller their closer for the Padres, or he's the setup man now?
I don't know. Suarez could be the closer still, right? Robert Suarez.
So I was thinking Miller, but he might not be. So
It should be Miller, but like they might split them. Why not have two closers type of thing?
Mm-hmm. A little chaos.
So the Tigers are going to do probably.
My pick was the previously mentioned Mason Miller, player baller. If I'm the Padres, I don't know how you don't give him that closer role, but obviously not to say that their closer hasn't had success, but I just think that Mason Miller could be so lights out that you have to give him that role in the ninth.
Yeah, my pick was the Detroit Mariners player Mason Miller as well. Yeah, he's incredible. He's super good at what he does, and yeah, I think he's going to win it.
I'm gonna have to go for an LBFL deep cut trade here. If we look back into trading history on the spreadsheet here, it's probably perhaps the most legendary trade in LBFL history, and it was between Bye-Week Walt and the barrel-aged rye guys at the time. Tom. That trade happened on April 17th, 2025. Jake Berger, legend in the LBFL. was traded for Yohan Duran, the Phillies closer. Kind of interesting there too, because that was pre getting traded from the Twins to the Phillies, and now I think that makes Duran's case that much stronger for NL reliever of the year. Good opportunity to close down some games for Phillies that should be pretty good this year.
Yeah, that's really early in the season too, that trade. April.
That's what happens when you're a burger believer. If Walt didn't make that move, I was going to.
Oh no.
Junior Caminero for Jake Burger.
That'd be a really bad trade, Carter.
The ever speedy Junior Caminero, stolen base king.
Yeah. The base stealing king, Junior himself.
Still, man, he got wheeled in my eyes.
Junior Caminero, big fan of defensive indifference. Loves taking second base when it's first and third.
Fastball king, Junior Caminero.
Oh.
First and third here. We're here in the ninth inning. Rays trailing by 12. And Caminero takes off for second and is in with the defensive indifference.
The stats say he
Leader of
only has
DI.
7 stolen bases, but I call bull. He's got more than 7 in my eyes. You could have told me Junior had 30 bases last year, and I'd be like, yeah, you're right.
I'm hoping he gets that 30-30 season this year.
It's coming this year. Junior Caminero speed demon loading.
Or like 50-10.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rays speed demons, I would just like to take a moment here and pause and show everybody a couple of cards that I threw away earlier today. Don't even say his name because it doesn't deserve to be said, but that is in the trash.
Nice.
And that is in the trash.
Why didn't you like shred them?
The shredder is a couple of rooms over.
Yes.
I didn't see the second one. Is it the same dude?
It's the same player. Dare I call him that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will not be named.
He is technically human.
Barely.
He's the Voldemort.
It's like we have a defender.
Baseball. We're sticking with our whole Harry Potter themed episode.
Yeah.
What house would Jake Burger be in, Carter?
I'm thinking
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
100%.
It's definitely not Gryffindor, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I could see Jake Burger taking Cho Chang to the Yule Ball.
I could see Slytherin with Malfoy, Crab, Goyle, and Jake Burger.
Dude, imagine Jake Burger at Quidditch, dude. Like, don't even
Yeah.
They wouldn't stand a chance.
Quidditch Burger. He's chasing it.
The beast on the broom.
He's hit the quaffle. He just dodged a bludger.
Expecto Burger.
Jake Burger has caught the golden snitch. Ravenclaw
All our Jake
wins.
Burger tangents.
I love him.
All right, no more Burger. No more Burger. Let's go to Manager of the Year. Try to rein this one back in. Another like award that like I don't know. Like I know Kirk Gibson, Tigers legend Gibby, won the award a few years ago, but like I can't go back and tell you like, oh, this manager is definitely like won Manager of the Year, other than like maybe like Terry Francona and AJ Hinch, like. But yeah, this is one where we definitely had to do some research and we will kick it over
Yeah.
to Joe for the American League.
Yeah, so I'm going with this manager to get his first manager of the year, AJ Hinch.
Oh, he
has
doesn't have
not,
one?
He has not won
Oh,
one.
well, that's
I thought
shocking.
he won one in one of his World Series years with the Astros, but according to Baseball Reference, he has not won Manager of the Year yet. This year, he will get his 1,000th win as a manager. Right now, he's at 964. So I'm just gonna go with my hometown guy AJ. Not much more to say on it.
No, come on.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good guy. He needs to play Kerry Carpenter a little bit more out there, lefty, but I think he still wins Manager of the Year.
Go on, Carrie. Yeah. All right, for mine, gotta go with the new Orioles manager, Craig Albernaz. I'm not sure if I'd say that last name right, but Craig, the guy, he is taking this Orioles team to the World Series, marking it. He's going to build this team up. This team's got obviously great bones on it, and we're making the playoffs with him in charge here, so I'm going with him.
You could have given me 100 guesses at who the manager of the Orioles was, and I wouldn't have gotten it.
Could have made up a name.
You could have said a fake guy, and I would have been like, yeah, I think he's gonna do it this year.
Dave Roberts of the
Smith.
Orioles. Oh, okay.
Completely forgot that it was no longer
Craig.
what was
How's
it,
Craig
Hyde?
doing?
Was Hyde their
Weekly
manager?
Craig updates with Carter.
Yeah. Because
Craig
I'm not
update. See
gonna
if
end
he's
up
gotten
reading
fired.
anything about him.
I wonder what was his career before this? What was
How do you spell the last name?
Craig?
Albernaz. I think he was on the
Albernaz.
Guardians before moving to the Orioles.
Well, when you search his name on Baseball Reference, you get nothing. So
Oh,
I don't know if he's
Minor
had
league
much of a career in
stats on
baseball.
Baseball Reference.
He was
This is
Steven,
this-
he was Stephen Vogt's right-hand man, essentially. Associate
okay.
manager was his former title.
Okay.
And he was a player himself. It looks like he signed with the Rays as a free agent back in 2006. I don't know if he made it to the big leagues.
he did. He's a future Hall of Famer.
As a man.
Yeah, maybe as a manager.
I'm sure you're a great
Sounds
guy,
like-
Craig. We don't want to be mean, but I just don't know.
Future Hall of Famer is crazy, but all right.
I think my manager of the year, Darkhorse Canada, is going to be the same one.
Brett Lauder, Craig Albernaz.
Craig
Hey,
Albernaz
Red
did not
Lockers.
play, he did not play in Major League Baseball. He played 9 seasons in the minor league. So
wow.
he's not even Mike Hessman status.
I was just gonna say, not even as good as the legend Mike Hessman. All right.
Hey, you know who else didn't play much in the majors, right? Am I crazy? Did Jim how much did Jim play in the majors?
I don't even know if he made it to the majors.
I didn't think he did.
I don't believe he did.
No.
No.
Nothing
No.
coming up on Baseball
Never
Reference.
know. He just needs to start smoking some ciggies and
That is a good point.
Dug out.
Senor Smoke.
Senor Vape.
All right. Can anybody name off the top of their head my pick, the Rangers manager?
Kevin Cash.
Yeah.
Rangers.
Rays.
Rangers.
Oh, Rangers. I was thinking
Oh,
Rays.
I heard Rays too. I literally heard Rays
Yeah,
too.
right?
Yes,
It was at one point Bruce Bochy.
as
not
of
anymore, but
last season. Former big leaguers.
Was a former Ranger?
I don't know if he ever played for the Rangers.
was he a big name in Major League Baseball?
Wait, because they're GM's Chris Young. Am I crazy? Or who's Chris Young?
No, I think you're
No.
right.
Yeah,
That
he's their
sounds right.
GM.
Yeah. Okay.
This is another former big league player. I know him as a Cardinal. Infielder. Career WAR 1.6.
So he was good, is what you're saying. Cardinal middle infielder?
Yeah, looks like he played a little outfield too. It'll be a tough guess, but I'm gonna go with first year manager Skip
Alan
Schumacher.
Craig.
Yeah.
Nope.
And I think the Rangers need to have a good season. They have a
Yeah.
good roster. They've made some moves, got rid of Marcus Semien, got some new faces in there. Brandon Nimmo being one of them. Um, Mackenzie Gore being another big name in the rotation. Skip Schumacher, first year manager, will win manager of the year.
He won't, it's definitely doable because um there is a AL manager that won manager of the year in their first season as manager recently.
Was that Vote?
hmm Boats won it back-to-back years. He's been manager for 2 years
Well,
and he's won it both
Skip was with the
years.
Marlins.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was.
Did he manage the Marlins?
Yeah.
I was he their actual manager or was he interim?
I thought he was the actual.
He might have been. I couldn't remember if he was
Yeah,
interim or not, but I do remember his time with the Marlins. Yeah.
did 2 full seasons, 23 and 24. So I guess
Wow.
he had an off year in there.
And Skip has won manager of the year before.
No kidding.
He apparently, I think it
Wow,
was,
2023.
yeah, which he led a Miami Marlins team to 84 and 78. It's pretty impressive because the Marlins have really not put together that good of a season in the last probably 10 to 15 seasons. So
Well, book it. He's going to be two-time, and that'll probably make him one of the only managers to win it in both leagues.
if you would have asked me who has more manager of the years, AJ Hinch or Skip Schumacher, I would have put $1 million on AJ Hinch.
I mean, with the name
Crazy.
Skip, you kind of have
Yeah.
to be a good manager
Yeah.
Mm.
How can you not?
or a good lineman. Skip, skip, skip.
Skip.
All right, my turn.
Yes, sir.
We're going with Mr. AJ Hinch. He needs to win one. It's about dang time. We're pushing all the chips to the center of the table, and he's gonna go win us a World Series. So I think he has to win it. So that's all I got.
I like it.
To the National League, Joe.
I am going to pick 2-time World Series winner, 3-time Manager of the Year winner, Mr. Terry Tito Francona. I think this Reds team is looking really good. I think they got a lot of young talent on it. I think he's going to manage them well. He's going to take them to the playoffs for sure and hopefully make a run.
What do you got, Carter?
I have Craig Counsell, the Cubs there. He made it to the playoffs for a number of years, a number of seasons with the Brewers there, and did it with the Cubs last season. And yeah, the Cubs are a really great team, and expecting them to make the playoffs again. So yeah, going with him.
I'm also going to go with Tito, echoing Joe. I'm high on this Reds team this year. It's not necessarily because of Joe's favorite major league player, Rhett Lauder. However, I think the Reds have a good opportunity in the NL Central. I think it's a little bit more open up this year. I think the Cubs are going to be really good. Not sure how the Brewers are going to do, but I am high on the Reds, and so I will go with Mr. Terry. Back it up. Put it in reverse, Terry.
Back it up there.
We will stick in the NL Central, and I'm going to go with Mr. Pat Murphy. the Brewers. This is total character pick. Pat just seems like a really cool dude, and I would love to play for him. He's just kind of like that old guy that like really gets you. You want to play for him. He gets the best out of his players, and yeah, Brewers to the core. So let's see what you got, Pat.
Yeah, I think I
You won
saw.
it last year, I think, right?
Good pick.
I think
Crazy.
so, and I think last year I saw an interview with him, and I don't know if it was like the middle of the game or if it was like right after the game, but he like pulled like a pancake or like a waffle out of his pocket. He just had it in his pocket as a
No
snack. I'm
way.
like, that's hilarious. Like, how can you not root for that guy? Like, he's hilarious. He's a good manager. He has won Manager of the Year 2 times.
Back to back.
Um,
So
yeah, really great pick. I like him.
three-peat. We're going for another three-peat with Pat. That'd be crazy. Now my pick's crazy.
That is a little crazy.
They'd have to
Back to
like
back,
do
back
better
to
than
back,
they would have
90 plus wins.
last year, and they won 90 some games. So I don't know.
Yeah,
That's high hopes for Pat, but I like him.
97 wins and 93 wins in the last 2 years. So I like
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna call you Chris Collinsworth because you're favoring guys named Pat.
Now here's a guy. Beauty.
Oh, so that's going to wrap it up for the award winner predictions. We each got one pick for each award: MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, Reliever of the Year, and Manager of the Year. And I don't want to look too far ahead, but once the season is over, we will go back and look to see how our picks turned out. Usually they don't turn out too hot, but we've got some solid picks. I feel like we have differed a little bit more this year. Everyone came in with a defined pick, and so we weren't really going off of what each other chose, which I think is great. So there were some last minute switch ups, but um, I think we've got some solid predictions going into this season. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is all four of us are going to have the opportunity to choose a dark horse in one of those categories that we've already gone through. So you can either go MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, Reliever of the Year, or Manager of the Year. One single dark horse candidate. I'll go ahead and lead us off here. I was torn between MVP and Rookie of the Year. Uh, I was gonna maybe go NL Rookie of the Year, but I think, man, this is tough. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I was gonna go J Ram as my dark horse for AL MVP, but I really don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think he hits for a high enough average. I'm gonna go with Logan Henderson, dark horse candidate, National League Rookie of the Year, managed by Pat Murphy. Logan Henderson was having a really nice season, went down with injury, and I think that he is really not up on the boards right now as far as best odds to win Rookie of the Year, but he does still have his rookie eligibility. He pitched 5 games for the Brew Crew last season to a 178. Yeah, right. Now that's not very many innings pitched. That's just 25 and one-third innings pitched. However, I think that he's got a really good opportunity in that rotation to make a lot of starts, and he is on my stash, and so I'm going to continue to pick players that are on my team.
I like it. I like it. For my dark horse, as much as I want to pick, my guy Rhett Lauder, um, I don't think I would consider him a dark horse. I think he's going to be a favorite in a lot of different awards this year. Um, I am going to do my dark horse for American League Rookie of the Year, and I'm going to pick a guy in my stash draft, Imai. I think he is going to pitch great for those Astros. I'm really, really liking what I'm seeing so far. So he is going to win AL Rookie of the Year if McGonigle does not.
Who's
Carter, you want
next?
Um, I guess if we're gonna keep going, keep going with the rookie of the year. I'll go with AL here, and I guess my dark horse I'm thinking for rookie of the year would be Colt Emerson on the Mariners there. I just feel like he's really underrated. I mean, I know he's still really high up there on like the MLB top 100 pipeline and stuff, but as far as like people talking about him and stuff, I just feel like he's pretty underrated. I think he's gonna be a stud. And yeah, I think he comes up early this year, and yeah, I think he's gonna be good.
I'm just gonna say some numbers here, okay? See what you guys think. 110 RBIs, 846 OPS, 45 home runs, 22 years old. Very sleeper. Probably won't happen, but I feel it in my bones that this man is going to continue to soar. And his name is Junior Caminero.
Let's go.
For MVP.
Let's go.
Crazy, I know. But I feel like he went off last year and he's young. And maybe that was the Rays minor league ballpark. But I don't know. I think I'm also just scared of Carter's team this year. And I'm like, man, Junior's going to go off and like he's going to keep going. It's not my smartest pick, but it's probably one of my crazier picks for sure.
Yeah,
So,
and I think once he finds that speed too, once he really hits his stride on the base
what I'm
pass,
really banking on is like,
I mean,
speed and average need to go up, but like
yeah.
outside of that, everything else looks great.
No, I mean, think about it. Seven steals this year, 14 next year.
I mean, he's playing on a really good WBC roster. Sometimes, you play on that roster as a young kid and you go on and play amazing. I mean, that's what happened to Bobby Witt. Think about he played on that 2023 team next year, or what was it, 2023, 2022? I forget. But
Chandler Simpson is going to teach Caminero how to run.
Yeah, a lot of people say speed isn't something that can be taught. You can't really learn it. You're kind of born with it. But I don't think that's the case for Junior here.
Hey, the Rays can do anything.
Exactly.
They've got a heck of a...
I think you guys are confusing Junior Caminero with Ken Griffey Jr. Only one of those players was ever fast.
Like Carter said, he spent some time with Chandler Simpson.
Yeah, using the Rays
lab. The possibilities
lab.
are endless here.
They're cooking in the Rays lab.
Has the Simpsons predicted that Junior Caminero will all of a sudden get some wheels or what?
Yes, it was last week's episode.
Over under 10 stolen bases 2026.
Under.
I'm hammering the over.
Over, baby. Let's
Not
go.
even close. I'm putting the mortgage on over 10.
All right, so since rumor has it that there are really no thought-provoking statements and shout-outs tonight, we were going to pivot towards the World Baseball Classic, but I was actually spontaneously inspired by JD to read off some numbers. 365 days in a year.
Yep.
242 games suspended for. Welcome everyone to the first segment of Dugout Doghouse for the 2026 season. Atlanta Braves player Jurickson Profar has received a 162 game suspension for the 2026 season after being suspended for the first half of last season. A total of 80 games gets you to that 242 number. To be suspended for that many games within a year is crazy. Jurickson, of course, tested positive for testosterone. And, yeah, it's unfortunate. It really sets the Braves back at this point, I think there was a lot of uncertainty going into the season for them. But a player like that, pretty big name goes down, and you're kind of left with a hole in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I really only got 5 words on this situation. Get him out of baseball. You get suspended twice, dude. Learn your lesson. Come on now. 80 games and you're like, nah, I won't get caught the next time I do it. What do you mean? You're a 32-year-old that had a really mediocre career, and then all of a sudden you go off one season. You don't think you're going to get tested? Are you kidding me? And then you get hit with that 80-game suspension, and you're like, they won't test me again. They know I'll be clean now. Yeah, okay, buddy. Get out of here. Pitiful.
It's horrible.
I think the crazy thing too is the guaranteed money that he had. I mean, he's gonna have to forfeit $15 million. I mean, baseball, these guys, I mean, you compare it to the NFL, where you have so much guaranteed money involved in Major League Baseball, and for NFL, you know, their contracts are not necessarily guaranteed, but like Profar can go out and get DFA'd, he can get released, but he's still collecting that paycheck. So I get the pressures of trying to perform and everything like that, but I'm very much so against performance-enhancing drugs. I do not tend to take a liking to the players in the steroid era, and I think that we've gotten to a point where you can pretty much find anything that anybody's taking. It's very hard to cover anything up at this point. So, I mean, Profar is definitely deserving of the first Dugout Doghouse of the year.
It would almost be one thing if he was taking them to earn that contract. He got the contract already. He was making good money. What is the point? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if I'm the Braves, I am just getting as far away from him as possible. Even after this 162 is up, I don't care. Sunk cost at this point.
Yeah.
Get away from him. His seasons from the start of his career until he had the one really good season with San Diego. Negative 0.2 WAR, 0.1 WAR, 0.3 WAR, 0 WAR, 1.5 WAR, 0 WAR, 1.4, 0, 2.9, negative 1.2, negative 1.6, 0.4, and then this really weird outlier, 3.6. Do you not think that stands out to every single person on the planet? Your average WAR is like 0.3. And then all of a sudden, you have a 3.6 WAR season? Come on. Like, you hit 20 home runs 2 years in 18 and 19, and then you hit 24 in 2024. 4 more homers than your best career season at your age 31 season. That doesn't happen unless you're on something.
Preach it. Preach, Joe.
It's just stupid.
It's
Yeah.
boneheaded. It's 100%
It's a joke
boneheaded.
is what it's just like. I was like, is this a
Yeah.
joke?
Right.
Yeah. Bonehead is a great word.
Yeah.
Braves need a bonehead celebration. Which actually, speaking of the World Baseball Classic, the Team USA's got like the double head pound right now going when they get on base. So maybe that's the bonehead celebration in honor of Jurickson Profar.
It just might be.
Well, we do have to wind it down here. We are not going to be doing our thought-provoking statements and shout-outs, but would like to put this photo up on the screen here. We did have a few members of the league gathered for John's incoming baby celebration, a little baby shower, which was titled Pizza and Pacifiers this past weekend. So as you can see up on your screen, we've got myself standing next to Riztopia. We got the commish himself. And then, I mean, what's a party without the minister without portfolio? You know, Lewis just kind of appears out of thin air. And so, yeah, nice time getting to celebrate the upcoming birth of John's child. So that will be pretty cool coming up in a few weeks here. So did want to give a shout out to John for a good time and good celebration.
Congrats to the commish. I do actually have one real quick one myself.
Yeah.
it's not really a shout out or anything, but opening up some baseball cards last night, and just happened to get a Easter egg. Wasn't gonna buy it. Ended up getting convinced to buy it by my girlfriend. So I was opening it up last night, and I did pull quite a good card here. We have a little heavy lumber of Shohei Ohtani.
Yo, that's a solid pull.
Yeah, looking it up on eBay last night, it
Nice.
sells for about $300 to $600.
Wow.
So a nice little rip
No
last night to
way.
end off the weekend.
That is
Congrats,
amazing.
Joe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Incredible.
Almost as cool as John's baby.
Some would argue cooler, but that's all right.
Somehow still not the best Shohei card pulled by an LBFL team
Yeah, I
this
know.
year, which is crazy, but yeah, solid pull. Well,
That's a great pull.
gonna have to do
It's
it
awesome.
for episode 3 here of the 2026 LBFL podcast. We'd like to thank you for tuning in. Next week we will take another look at the World Baseball Classic, as well as predictions on the division winners and potential World Series predictions as well. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for tuning in, and never stop chasing your little big league dreams.